Hey guys, I am just making this really quick video just to explain what a red line is in solar sales. It's a very simple thing. I just need you guys to understand what this is because I'm just going to refer it to in every single video that I make. Almost every single video this is going to be referred is a red line, and basically you have to know this. It's basically the basics of solar sales. It's how it's set up. So you have to understand this if you want to get into this industry. So I'm just going to explain it really quick here. It'll be really quick, and we'll be done with it pretty shortly. But what a red line is basically your cost of goods. So in solar, you don't have to pay anything up front to basically get the equipment and everything. You have installers, right? EPCs. You partner up with them to basically install your deals, get all the equipment, and finish everything up. All you have to do is just do your sales, right? And there's a cost to that, right? So instead of you putting up that cost up front, their installer tells you, hey, so every time you sell a deal, we want this portion of it. We want that to come to us every single time. So that is their red line, right? So they want that amount. So in solar, there's system sizes, right? So there's a 5 kilowatt, 10 kilowatt, 15 kilowatt. That's the size of the system you install the home. It's based on how many panels you're getting a home, right? So let's say it's a 10 kilowatt system, which is the average system size. An installer might say, hey, I want $2 per watt, which is $2,000 a kilowatt, right? So let's say you go to an installer and they say, hey, our red line is $2 per watt. That means they want $2,000 for each kilowatt size of the system you sell. So if you go ahead and you sell a customer a 10 kilowatt system, they're going to want $2,000 they're going to want $20,000 for that 10 kilowatt system because they're getting $2 per watt, which means $2,000 per kilowatt. And for 10 kilowatts, they want 20,000. So you're going to give 20,000 to the installer, and everything else, right, you keep, right? And there might be a little bit of cost to finance companies. If you're using a finance company, they might keep that. But basically, if you sell it as a cash price, it would be everything above $2,000 a kilowatt you keep. So if you sell it at $3 per watt, right, you give the installer 2 and you keep the 1, right? So let's say it's a 10 kilowatt system again, right? $2,000 per kilowatt. You sell a 10 kilowatt system, you give $20,000 of that to the installer, and the extra 10, right, you would keep, right? So you would make $10,000 in that deal, and the installer would take the 20. They're not screwing you over. They have a lot of cost of goods. You guys basically make about the same amount, maybe a little bit more, maybe less. But they're not, don't look at it as a negative.